cool.
What'd you think?
Way cool.
Thumbs up, double thumbs up. Yeah.
There's a fish head right now.
Way cool.
Awesome.
Ooh. Oh, it's on the wait. Last time aboard Freedom, we left Gorge Harbor on Cortez Island for Canada's boating mecca, Desolation Sound. Since we've only ever spent a day or two here in passing on our travels farther north and back south, we decided to finally spend more time here, nearly a week in fact, enjoying its warm waters and endless adventures that make it British Columbia's #1 cruising destination. Prudhoe Haven, Tinker and Arm, and Walsh Cove all exceeded our expectations and are places we highly recommend to other cruisers. So if you missed it, be sure to check it out. But since we've got lots more places to go and see on our summer cruising itinerary, we're leaving Walsh Cove after only one night and making our way north to the Dent Island Lodge, one of BC's more luxurious boating destinations. Our short route this morning is taking us back up and around the northwest side of West Redonda Island and north up the Calm Channel. Although today's cruise to the Dent Island Lodge is only 21 nautical miles, we have to be very strategic on our arrival time, so we make sure to arrive at slack tide. The strong and often furious rapids that rip through this area are nothing to mess around with, especially in a slow boat. So we're timing our arrival today based on what Mother Nature dictates. Not a minute too early and not a minute too late. Wow, we're flying now. 9.3, 9.4, 9.2 knots. And we're cruising at 13 RPM. 14. 13. 1350 RPM. So we're getting a good boost from some strong current, and we had to back it down because we have a 10:59 arrival. Currently we wanted to be there a little after 11. 11:20 is slack, and that's when we can get into Dent. So we definitely don't want to arrive too soon and get stuck with some heavier current, stronger current.
We don't want docking to be a handful.
Yeah, we want docking to be nice and easy. Now we're at 7.9 knots. It's amazing how quickly things can change.
It'll be crazy a little later to see the water moving at like, I don't know what the max speed is here, but I think it's a lot. Through here up to 10 knots. Max speed. Our boat doesn't even go 10 knots.
Yeah.
We would die. It would turn us sideways and push us right into a rock.
Yeah, definitely nothing to play around with. Yeah, that's the joy of a slow boat. You can't chance Mother Nature because you can't outrun things. In our Sea Ray, we could outrun some bad stuff, some strong currents, but in Freedom, we're slow and steady and we don't win the race, so we have to plan accordingly. We saw some videos online recently of a Nordhaben getting pushed around in a rapids, and it did not look safe or fun. So we're playing it safe. I mean, what would we do if we found ourselves in a 10 knot current? Would we just be done?
We would turn around, go back the other way, and wait.
Oh yeah. So go with the current to be safe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Into it, for sure.
Wait, into it or with it?
Into it so you have more steerage. The water going.
Oh, duh. I know that from captain's training. Yep.
Oops.
Versus if it's at the stern, it's gonna flop you all around.
That's right.
Yeah. Is that it?
Yep.
Oh wow, that's it. There's Dent Lodge, right over there.
Yeah, we're just pulling up to the resort. We have a slip reservation for one night starting tonight. Wanted to get our slip assignment.
Freedom will have you set your course to a starboard side test. It's going to put you bow in starboard tide on A for Alpha.
Roger that. We'll start setting up starboard and we'll make our way in for ADOC.
So the wind's ripping pretty good. It's still not quite slack tide, so we've got our marriage savers on. We wouldn't want to end our marriage before our 20th wedding anniversary, so we're going to save it and hopefully get on the dock nice and easily. No matter how many times we dock or what have you, like docking in wind, you always take it easy, at least we do. You always take it easy, we take it slow, and we don't want any mishaps. It seems like mishaps happen when you think you're not going to have one and you think you're all set, so we're good to go. And excited to be here. Looks like a really cool place. The Dent Island Lodge is a remote fishing lodge, resort, and marina offering visitors a more intimate and upscale experience in the Canadian wilderness. Privately owned by the Nordstrom family and only accessible by boat or seaplane, the resort and marina is open to the public most of the time, and it's operated seasonally by a fantastic crew of people. The main lodge is cozy and welcoming with a bar and restaurant overlooking the marina and rapids to the west. There's also a fitness room with amazing views, a sauna, and a hot tub for all guests to enjoy. Well, this is cool. This must be where you get the heli. The resort also offers fun and unique excursions like salmon fishing, a rapids jet boat tour that we'll be taking later, and incredible helicopter tours where you can heli fish, heli hike, heli paddleboard, and or explore one of the nearby glaciers. But a word to the wise, be sure to check their website before booking any of the helicopter excursions because they are quite pricey. Dent Island is pretty spectacular. So far, it's exceeding our expectations. I was expecting it to be a little less, I don't know, the property's a lot bigger, it's a lot more beautiful than I thought, it's a lot newer feeling than I thought, and just all the amenities with all the different places to eat, the bar overlooking the water, the sauna, the hot tub, the fitness room, public showers. The only downside is they don't take our trash. But we checked in, we made our reservation for dinner, or we actually, we had a reservation, but we made our meal selections, which you have to make before 3 p.m. And we're just waiting in about a half hour. We are gonna go do the rapid boat ride, which should be super fun. I guess there's, if the tide is good enough and strong enough, we might see, I think it was Death's Door or Death's... Huh? The Devil's Hole, Death's Hole, I forgot what he said, but it should be pretty cool. And then we'll come and get ready for dinner. Wow, that's why you come at slack. That's really ripping.
If you fell in, you'd be swept away.
Yeah.
Pretty quickly.
Oh. Wow. Ready to load?
Yeah, are they loading?
Yep. Today we're opting for the resort's jet boat tour through the Dent, Yuculta, and Arran rapids, some of the wildest waters on Earth. Thus, why boaters must be very careful when planning their cruising itineraries through this part of British Columbia. Sean and I have no idea what to expect, but given the word on the street and the fact that we'll be cruising more than 7 knots, we're pretty pumped to get moving and to see what this Devil's Hole is all about. In this area, ebb tides flow north and flood tides flow south. This custom-built aluminum flat-bottom jet boat was designed specifically to take on the wild waters in this area and the tidal whirlpools that form on peak ebb and flow tides. These tidal whirlpools form in narrow channels with fast-flowing water where opposing currents meet or encounter an obstacle, causing the water to rotate. According to the charts, Devil's Hole is one of the most fearsome whirlpools that forms just south of Dent Island on an increasing flood tide.
Come on over into the Dent Rapids, which is famous for one large whirlpool known as Devil's Hole.
Although Devil's Hole doesn't form on an ebb tide because of how the water is deflected as it travels, any transit through this area outside of slack tide is incredibly dangerous and sometimes even fatal. Except in this jet boat, we hope. Besides whirlpools and strong currents, some other things you're surely going to see on the jet boat tour are sea lions and seals resting on rocks, and eagles. Lots of bald eagles. In fact, the most bald eagles we've ever seen at one time. Shawners,
That was pretty cool.
what'd you think?
Way cool.
Thumbs up, double thumbs up? Yeah.
There's a fish head right now.
Wait, boat.
Awesome.
Oh, it's on the wait. So the Dent Rapids boat ride was amazing, so cool. If you come to Dent, definitely do that. It was so much fun. Seeing all those eagles, I wish I could have captured more of it. Saw some sea lions trying to eat the fish that the eagles were eating. It was pretty cool. So I'm excited now for dinner. I guess we saw the fresh catch of the day and got the head of it snatched away by an eagle. So it'll be fun to try out the restaurant. So that current is ripping through and the boat is pinned. Our fenders are pinned to the dock. We've got some sea foam. I know, it just switched. Maybe because you're on the boat? Oh, did you turn something? All right, guys, you are staying inside. You are not going to come out and have any worry of getting sucked in or falling off the boat. To top off our amazing day here at the Dent Island Lodge, we're splurging again with dinner in the Yuculta dining room that begins with drinks and complimentary canapes. Sweetie, you didn't tell me you ordered up the best table in the house.
You know, I made a request.
And we can stare at freedom.
There she is. For dinner, we not only had the best table in the house overlooking the water and freedom, but we enjoyed the seared ahi tuna salad, halibut, and ribeye steak. Sean gave his steak a 3 out of 5 stars. I gave my halibut a solid 5 out of 5. Honestly, one of the best I've ever had. And since we're always the Clean Plate Club and game for dessert, the gooey chocolate brownie was also a 5 out of 5. Is it really warm? Well, warm is good after a nice dinner. And look at that view.
Such a beautiful sunset. All right, that's it. 45 minutes on the treadmill. I felt great. I'm way too hot for a sauna or a hot tub, so I'm gonna head to the boat and shower. Sean's probably all ready, and we'll get ready to go. Oh boy, something's going on by Freedom. Hopefully nothing fell in the water. Everything okay, Sean? What are you trying to get?
A hose.
Oh. You dropped the hose?
Yep. It's a good thing we got the pole that's this long.
Wow. Wow. It's never a dull moment when you're on the boat. Nothing happens when I'm on the boat.
I know.
It's only when you start putzing. The Dent Island Lodge exceeded our expectations and is definitely a place we recommend putting on your cruising bucket list. If you're looking for a more upscale and unique way to enjoy the magical wilderness of British Columbia, this might just be the place for you. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe so you won't miss next time when we make the long journey up the Butte Inlet, only to abruptly change course in search of what many call the Hawaii of Canada. We'll see you next time.